I'm gonna watch this new Channel 5 video because I haven't seen it yet. And bro, Channel 5 always delivers. Always. So your phone went crazy. Yeah, your phone always goes crazy, man. Also, since Orazer 1 did use the command, what is it? Exclamation point new video to check out the new video that I posted. Get the views up. Like it. Tell me if you hate it. Do everything you want to do. All right, do everything you want to do. But interact with that shit because YouTube is like so weird about distributing things properly.
You guys know what Satan means? Satan means adversary. That means he's your enemy. Why would people worship their enemy?
What? That's not what the word Satan means, is it? wait. I'm gonna Google Satan. Also known as the devil, Lucifer, whatever. Like there's no definite. Okay. Satan in 3 Abrahamic religions is the prince of evil spirits. Like, what is that guy talking about? Satan doesn't have like an actual like word meaning. It's just Satan is a person in the lore of like the 3 Abrahamic religions that we all know of: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. All right. Anyways.
The goodness of God leadeth thee to repentance. I came out here because they're having this Satan con here and they're celebrating evil.
Satan con? They're having this Satan con here and I can't allow it. Me as a Christian man, I cannot allow that on the day of our Lord.
Human sacrifice, war, murder, lies. The powers that be, the United Nations, is at war.
Wait, Satan is just vanity, pride is shame. Or Satanism is just vanity, pride is shame. Prayer works. What is it? Jesus is king. Okay.
War against the American people and against the children. A lot of people don't understand it, but Hitler actually won the war. 1963, they had banned the Bible. And
what form of hard drugs do you think this man is on? Because after he just said that statement, Hitler won the war, like he's got to be on something.
Public schools. In 1966, the Church of Satan was founded in San Francisco. The Roman Empire never died. The Pope is the one saying that the vaccine is a man.
Trying to host some Mario Kart tournaments.
Mandate, and that's why the United Nations is the product of.
You're showing the rest of the people that's coming around here what.
Yeah. I've now converted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all my Christian brethren out there. The video, we are 45 seconds into this video and I've already been converted. I will now find the Satanist temple gathering in my local area and I will go there as soon as possible. Thank you. Amen.
You are.
Then you're gonna end up in hell. You sell your soul. You sold your soul for a Happy Meal.
Oh, what? Your wife doesn't want to give you pussy? Oh, wait.
Satan's chew toy?
You're gay?
Look, lady,
Oh, God doesn't like that.
what you're talking about
Because
is a physical thing.
Too close to his
We're
face.
talking about something that goes a lot deeper. You don't really love anyone except yourself.
you want to give me a hug?
I don't want to give you a hug.
You're acting like a prostitute. You're dancing on the street like a whore.
Okay. One thing to note here in that lovely moment, I'm pausing way too much. Is it not like a whole thing? Is there not a whole thing in the Bible about like loving the prostitute the same way you would love your own children or your neighbor, another devout Christian? Like, because she's literally like, hey, do you want a hug? And he's like, no, I don't want to hug you, heathen. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you're chastising this woman for the way that she lives, but your whole mantra is supposed to be that despite the way she lives, you like love her, and that your love will get her over to your side to see the light in Jesus, God, etc. Like, what are you doing, man? You don't fight evil with hate.
I'm a repentant whore.
You used to have a lot of sex?
I've done everything she's done and worse.
Have you done anal?
No, that's evil. That's disgusting.
All right, so these shoes are Demonias. I bought them yesterday, actually, and this is my boyfriend's ring that he gave me.
Can you tell us about your outfit?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Vans, size 9.5 Vans high tops. Black flex fit cargo pants, Walmart flannel, Stetson hat from Bass Pro Shops. What does Satan mean to you?
He means a lot. I went to like 7 Catholic schools growing up, and all I've had was bad
7?
experiences. I was raped, I was abused, I was treated like shit. Where was my saving? I was 8. I'm a child. How? That's weird.
You're not a child.
Hey, dude.
You're only a child mentally.
Hey, dude, is that girl old enough for you?
She can have a baby.
So you're gonna look at a 12-year-old girl on her
What the fuck?
period and be like, that's a grown-ass woman.
In
That's
Hebrew,
weird.
a girl gets married when she can get married when she's 13.
Are you Hebrew?
Jesus says.
So turn around, you ignorant piece of shit.
Just like when a man is old enough to ejaculate, he's a man. Physically, maybe not emotionally, maybe not spiritually. They're not ready for.
Put him on a list. Put this man on a list. Use this as like actual evidence right here. Put that man on a list immediately.
Marriage, but that's because our society.
What is the difference between a Catholic priest and a zit?
Tell us.
The zit at least waits till you're 12 to come on your face.
That's very cute, and it's true.
Can you tell us your thoughts about that guy?
The thing is I don't think these are necessarily bad people. They're just misinformed.
If you love evil, God will give you evil. If you love good, God will give you good.
Hey, I was sitting on the edge of my bed praying every night that an angel came and took me away from my dad who was raping and abusing me. But did he save me? No. You want to know who did? The Satanist Temple, because they donated, they helped me, they got me and my mom out of an abusive situation. What did the church do? Nothing. They told me I was wrong for having sex with my dad.
They rape children. That's a part of that religion.
What? I'm very confused. She just told this man this whole story about how like her father was like abusing her sexually and whatnot, and he's trying to like convince her that the Satanist temple that got her out of that situation, they are the ones that are like abusing children. Like, again, which hard drugs do you think this man is on? Because he is now stated 3 minutes in that he's okay with child brides. And the Satanist temple is doing the thing that this woman has literally said has happened to her from her Christian family. Okay. He is against evil, but he supports the
That's why I
evil.
told you.
So the Satanist Church
Isn't that weird?
really helped me and my mom out of an abusive situation by raising funds to get us a nice, stable apartment in a nice area. And it was away from my dad, and it was away from all of my abusive family members.
And that's the difference between them and us, is that we approach it from I don't care who you
Oh,
are.
that's her
what
mom?
you
That's
believe,
cool.
You're a person, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, you want an abortion, that's your right. It's not my body, I don't care. You wanna change your sex, you wanna love who you love, that's the difference. You know, if I needed an abortion, if she needs an abortion, they're fighting to take that away from every woman.
Breaking news out of Washington, an unprecedented leak from the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court could be poised to strike down Roe v. Wade.
What it means is that states can criminalize abortion at all points during pregnancy without any exceptions for cases of rape, incest, human trafficking.
Justices Clarence Thomas, Brett Kavanaugh voted to support the Alito opinion.
Are you with the people?
Clarence Thomas, come on, man.
I run a pro-life organization. Ironically, I'm just here to talk to them about the abortion issue. You have people flipping us off, screaming at us, and I'm like, hey dude, I'm just trying to get an interview, you know?
Christians will literally stand outside of abortion clinics or other churches or these kinds of events and turn it into a spectacle for their cause. They're not here to listen. They're here to put in the hours for their church and point and be like, this is this, this is this, this is...
Bro, that's her mom. I'm still like processing. That's her mom next to her, not her sister. Like, and she's spitting facts the whole time, but like, holy shit. Maybe I am once again converted, because obviously the Satanist temple has the like fountain of youth over there or something, because they're looking good over here. You saw those two dudes who were on the other side? Like, they're not.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of music do you guys like?
I'm a big Rob Zombie fan.
Hey, is that Rob Zombie?
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. R.I.P. Fredo.
Hail Satan.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
What?
Worship Satan?
No. We just view Satan as a literary figure to look up to.
We know for absolutely certain
That is true about the
Adam
church
and Eve
that I've
are
heard.
just a parable. God is the Lord of lies. God himself is a lie. What's the worst thing that Satan ever did?
Whoa.
He tried to reason with Jesus. Hail Satan!
That took a turn. That took a turn.
Thank you very, very much.
This is just nonsense. That this hotel, the city of Scottsdale, would even permit something like this. It's just evil, and they're pulling this crap.
They're trying to get it into our schools. I don't know if you're aware of in Illinois, a district out there, they have a Satan club for children. I mean, this is disgusting.
Well, in case you're wondering if it's really a spiritual World War I.
What do they do in the club, though? Are they like sacrificing people or something? Or are they just like kids who are like, I don't know, like metalheads and whatnot, who are just kind of chilling, enjoying life and trying to like respect each other or whatever?
Watching, here's this news story. The Illinois Elementary School is offering an after-school Satan Club. It's sponsored by the Satanic Temple of the United States.
I'm June Everett, the After School Satan Club campaign director for the Satanic Temple. Okay, I'll start from the beginning. Good News Club became a thing back in 2001 when they had a Supreme Court hearing in Milford County School District in New York.
What is Good News Club? Good News Club is an exciting opportunity for elementary-age kids to participate in an engaging and uplifting after-school program and hear life-changing lessons from God's true word, the Bible.
The Good News Club is in 6,500 public schools across the nation. Prides itself on getting other children to indoctrinate their peers by, using threats of eternal damnation in hell. And so what After School Satan Club is doing is offering a safe alternative to those clubs. We don't actually teach Satanism. We don't try to proselytize to the children. We don't have stuff like that in the club. Like, it's mostly Uno and craps and shit.
Why do you think the city of Scottsdale allowed this to happen?
Because George Soros' money paid him off.
George Soros had contributed $300,000 for this event to occur.
Always George
Contributed
Soros.
a bunch of money
Where did you hear that from?
from other people that have done the research.
COVID was the gates to opening all this up. 6 feet apart, wear slave muzzles.
COVID? What? How did they even like do that? How did they take this and like connect it to COVID? I'm actually impressed. Like, what the fuck?
Huge big picture, like eternal. You're gonna go to hell.
My name is Rene Grigori, and I am the spokesperson for Southern California Congregation of the Satanic Temple. Our mission is to spread benevolence and empathy. We look at Satan as a symbol for our values: compassion, justice, respecting the freedom and autonomy of others, a reliance on science as a guide. If children are in the schools and they're being abused, we'll have attorneys to protect those children from that. We have reproductive rights, where we support the rights of women and people who can have babies.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
There's no scientific evidence that supports an afterlife.
What if I died in a park and then my body decomposed into dirt and then a tree grew out of the dirt? So technically, like, the cells within the tree are like stemming from my kind of...
There is no evidence scientifically for any of that.
I don't hate my parents or anything for raising us Christian. It just kind of is the way that it is. My mother is begrudgingly supportive. This is our homemade soap business.
Soap.
We do satanic and heavy metal themed soap. They all have a drop of virgin blood in them. No.
The best way to pay for satanic bath soap if you don't have cold hard cash.
to pay for Satanic bath soap. But you gotta understand, Cash App is more than just a peer-to-peer money sending service. It's kind of like a bank, and it's a great way to invest in stocks and cryptocurrency. And guess what? You can use code CHANNEL5 for a free $15 for new users.
The Satanic Temple is hosting a SatanCon in Scottsdale, and it is expected to set a record of being one of the largest Satanist gatherings.
Is it actually called SatanCon?
Outside the Saguaro Hotel, because right behind them is the first ever Satanist convention.
The event is sold out, as well as
Yo,
the
what's up,
Satanic
Panther?
Temple's Impurity Ball tonight at Pub Rock Live.
And blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. They're all looking one way, and then this other lady is looking
Rock
back. This lady back here, I'm more concerned with that. Like, what is she doing? Because they're all like looking towards the camera and whatever is going on over here, and she's looking the opposite way at this tree. Allegedly doing the same thing, but I don't know. That immediately is like a red flag in my head of like, you gotta watch that lady. She might be one of those people that needs to be on the list.
Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Be gone, Satan. Mary crushes the serpent. Okay. What the fuck was that? Hold on. What the fuck was that thing with the baby? That looked really weird. All human life is sacred. Legalized abortion is slavery to Satan. May God have mercy on America. This is creepy looking. Where the bagpipes? Somebody came through with them. They were like bagpipes for Jesus, you know? Like, I don't get it, but like, all this shit here is just creepy. Like, I wouldn't see all these things and think, yeah, you're the sane person in this situation, telling me all of this stuff about like human life is sacred and whatnot, while you have this like mural of like fake babies in this case here on a stroller or whatever the hell it's on. Yeah, that's a stroller. Like that looks weird. It just reminds me of that one lady who's like pro-life, who they found like fetuses in her basement. Like she had a bunch of fetuses just in her basement, which allegedly that was for the cause of like saving human life, but you're not really saving human life by having fetuses in your basement. So yeah, a little strange. That kid is dead inside.
The guy says to the he says to his friend, says to the doctor,
they're just going to use the things that they
it's okay.
They want to use.
It's
they're
all
not
right.
going to use the good things. They're going to use the bad things.
Okay, but actually, the world doesn't know about the good things.
They're
We'll
going
wait
to cut
and
off
see.
the
We'll wait
good
and see.
things, and they're going to put the
I was.
bad things.
They picked the positive.
Prayer is more powerful than talking to somebody
do you think?
that's going to cut.
Do you think a Catholic needs to know that?
Well, I'm just letting you know. You don't have to.
You're not doing it. You're overdoing
No,
it.
you could do whatever you want. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it. Our church at the moment is the
Damn.
one true church, but it's corrupt right now. It's been taken over by homosexuals. And we're protesting that as well. Satanist conference at this hotel. Pray, pray, pray.
If you trust the blood of Jesus, you will be saved. It doesn't matter.
That guy has sucked a dick at least once in his life. I'm telling you that right now. Like I just feel it. Like at least once. At least once. He's praying against his own demons.
If you're gay, if you lied before, it doesn't matter. God loves you.
What the hell is this?
Where we at? Bush, Scottsdale, Arizona! Scottsdale, baby! This fucker's getting married! Getting fucked up, baby!
I love it, baby!
Who are you getting married to, baby?
And the baby!
Yes, 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 yes! Let's fucking go! Scottsdale! We're getting that guy!
name is Democritus, and that's enough. Go ahead.
My name is Trey, and I'm 24.
You guys seem to have some kind of disagreement. Is that true?
Okay, I have a tendency, I apologize, I have a tendency to be loquacious. Loquacious means talking at length, but succinctly.
That's a debate, bro. That guy, he's the guy that types the like 10,000 word essay on a Reddit post that's about like, what movies do you guys love? Or like, how was your day? Or how do you feel about the Supreme Court? He would definitely get on the party bike that went by SatanCon, and like he would just be like, I don't think you guys are a little bit too loud here. Maybe you should turn it down. You know, it's like, come on, man.
Basically, hypothetically, there's no demons or angels or gods or devils, okay? It's just humans with overactive
What I fucking say.
imaginations. Sometimes we get stories that are profound and beautiful and enlightening, like Satan. Go ahead.
Channel 5 epic debate number 1. Democritus versus Trey.
You're a Christian.
Catholic, yep.
And you are a Satanist.
I'm actually transcendent of every ism. But,
Take him home. Just take him home. The grass that he's touching is not doing its job, and it's too late for him. Just take him home, and we'll all be fine, because that guy is probably the most insufferable human being to have in a room with you, like, ever, to have any conversation about anything remotely serious.
Satanism, I dig Satan. I mean, he's a profound character from mythology. He's so cool.
He trans-religious.
Infinite authority. Isn't that groovy? We need more of that kind of rebel balls. We need more Satan's balls in the world kicking ass, okay?
How'd you get the name?
Satan's balls? Anyways, he said he's transcendent of religion. So, like, he's basically saying that he's better than, like, any religion he's ever, like heard of, or whatever, and... all right, dude. Like, just say you don't believe in any of it, Like, what the hell?
Democritus.
I was in an anarchist bookstore.
That's what's up.
And there was a random stranger, and we got into a conversation. And then I was thinking, you know what? This is America, where everybody has the same name, and everybody dresses the same, and everybody looks the same, and everything's the same, and it's fucking boring, okay? Random stranger, got in a conversation. He dared me to change my name, so I did. There it is.
Do you dig Satan?
No, I don't.
Wow.
Why not?
Well, he was telling me, my buddy over here, he was telling me he was inspired by him because he rebelled against authority. And I told him to stick with the hypothetical. Satan's in hell for all of eternity, burning. So that's where I was kind of thinking to myself, that's a stupid ideology.
Well, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Church.
What if hell is actually the better place, I mean, all the hoes are going to hell, allegedly. And what, do you want to be somewhere without the hoes? Or do you want to be somewhere with the hoes? Because I don't know about you, but...
I like church.
No, it's an expression. It means, like, what you're saying has been validated.
I'm not familiar with, like, you hip-hop kids, I'm the...
What made you choose the blue bandana?
Racist!
I just happened to grab it. I think, the mask is kind of a smart thing with, like, the pandemic and all that,
I'm gonna bounce out of here.
Anything else you want to say to Democritus?
Wait, no, I'm good.
Yes, I have sexual fetishes. It's something that's inherent in
basically
anybody. Basically, Freud was onto something when he said, hey, when you suppress yourself...
How do I feel about the rappers that look like me? Oh, man, those guys are a bunch of clowns, dude. That's why I tattooed my eyes, so I can, like, kind of stand away from that, like they're kind of gray. Yeah.
Is there any body mod you wouldn't do?
Probably remove a finger or some shit.
You know somebody who's done that on purpose?
Yeah, I know like 2 or 3 people.
Why did they remove the finger? They just were tired of it?
Yeah. Well, one of the guys doesn't ever want to get married, so he removed this one.
Can't you just not get married?
Yeah, I know. It's just Brazilian dudes are weird, you know what I mean?
To you, what is the cause of Satanism?
Also
yeah,
racist.
Just we're our own masters.
Are those permanent fangs?
Yeah, permanent fangs, implants and shit. I got the moon. I used to have the pentagram here. I got the little mini horns. This is my chip right here. Pretty much like a PayPal kind of thing. I could pay stuff with that. It even glows in the dark and everything. These do as well. If you ever want some, hit me up, man. El Paso, Texas.
Are you guys Satanists?
Not yet, but we'll see what happens by the end of the day.
Oh, of course. Like, I'm interested. A lot of people join to some level to be kind of contrarian, but there is...
Thank you, Panther. Thank you. Because Democritus is definitely one of those people that needs to be on the list, for sure. for sure needs to be on the list.
Tangible benefit to being anti-establishment when that establishment is, homophobic.
They will tell you, do not have sex with men.
Do you guys have any favorite songs or dances or talents?
I like 100 gex.
I like 100 gex too, all sped up.
I'm a huge gecker as well. I learned it from him.
What do you think the gex would say if they were at this event?
A gecker.
I think they'd be all for it. Gecked out in Satanist merch.
I think they'd appreciate the same things he did, like about how just accepting the community is, because I know that's what they try to make with their own community.
I kept hearing this name Kardashian for years. I'm like, well, who is she and why is she famous?
Have you figured it out now?
Eventually, I figured out, okay, so she's some girl with a butt. All right, big damn deal. Who's
Some
not
girl with
Pete
a butt.
Davidson? If you think about heaven, you don't really want that. I'd rather just die snorting cocaine off a male prostitute's ass.
They're going to go out into the desert tonight to an undisclosed location, and they're going to have a impurity ball. It's a festival of orgy, and it's a festival of animal sacrifice. They usually sacrifice goats or dogs.
What this lady is describing is called Bohemian Grove. Yes, Bohemian Grove. A well-known journalist known as Alex Jones once went to a secluded area where he found a lot of politicians, other important men who considered themselves all to be of the Christian variety, out there, butt fucking and doing all weird stuff out there. So, yeah.
Dogs during Lupercalia. No orgies. No Satan. No orgies. All Jesus.
Okay, here we are, right over.
So I think the last I've heard is that it's been basically confirmed that Bohemian Grove is a real thing. It's just that nobody cares because it's it didn't have those satanistic evil whatever undertones that all those weird conspiracy videos tried to put on it. They just it was just a bunch of somewhat important dudes out there having an orgy, basically an orgy. They were just having a sex party. It was really just these dudes having a sex party and trying to be closeted about it, but there was nothing they weren't summoning Cthulhu or some weird shit like that. All those ties to the Illuminati with all of that, that's still that's still up in the air to be said, but for the most part it's just a sex party. And Alex Jones tries to push the narrative that they do this on purpose to have dirt on these people to be able to control them and whatnot. I don't think it's that fucking deep. Over
there is where the impurity ball is being held. I'm going to go ahead and preach a little bit here. I pray for these souls.
Channel 5, epic debate. Number 2, Aaron Ra versus a group of Scottsdale-based Christian live streamers outside the impurity ball.
I am not going to be
Live
like
streamers?
you and lie to pretend that I know things I don't. If there evidently is no God nor a possibility of God, and all we have is evidence against God, then the only possible deduction we can make is there is no God.
Logic is evidence of God.
There is no logic that is evidence of God. There is no evidence of God.
You just acknowledge that logic exists outside of time and space.
Your belief system
What?
is based on a logical fallacy.
No, it's not. I'm saying
The question being, you just described it.
Listen, you're operating on a presupposition that there is
No, I
no
don't
God.
do
Yes, you
presupposition.
are.
Don't talk to me about presupposition.
But you
Presuppositionalism
are.
is
You
the
are.
stupidest of all arguments.
But you are.
No, we don't. Of course you do. No, we Come don't. over You're here. presupposing. Will you shut the fuck up and let me say a sentence?
You've been
talking the whole time, though. You're all talking to me.
Go for it.
I'm gone.
No.
He's
Where
right.
did logic come from?
Oh, that
don't
walk
know.
off is dope.
know.
Say what you will about this
When
man.
you challenge him on
That's
that one
dope.
point, what happens? He gets frustrated and walks off. What you see there is a
I'm not gonna listen to a nigga that said that you're using logic that's outside the basis of time and space. Don't. that is FGC Twitter in a nutshell right there. This man just is saying actual nonsense and being because of the fact that you're using logic in this conversation, that proves that God exists. It's bro, you didn't you thought you said something, but you really didn't. Is that a Bible in his hand? Oh. I've been unconverted now. I'm going back to the other side of Christianity and whatnot. I'm not. I am no longer a part of the.
I am actually born and raised Roman Catholic, so this is a bit cathartic. Burlesque is free. It's art, but using your body as the canvas. It's the art of seduction, but it's also kind of like an art of storytelling.
You could have a drinking game based on like how many people there said that they were like raised like Catholic or raised like in a religious circumstance. Actually, most of them are just saying they're Catholic. So like you could just have a drinking game on Catholic alone, but what the fuck? What the fuck?
And it's just this like release of anything that's like weighing on your own shoulders. Yes, there are weird as shit fucking protesters here. It's Arizona.
Need prayer? Jesus still loves you.
Ew.
We love Jesus.
We came to let the members of the Satanic Temple know that Jesus still loves them and offer them prayer.
Those guys definitely want to be in the ball.
Have had bad experiences at church before. To set the mind on the things of the flesh is death, but to set your
if you
mind
that's
on
that's the
things
worst
of
place to
spirit is
pause.
life. It's not saying just don't think about fleshly.
If you check these guys' search history, I guarantee that one of the many things they looked up on X videos is goth girls or big titty goth girlfriend or big titty goth girl, you know, anything of that variant. For sure. For sure. These dudes want to be in the ball with all the women who are there. Maybe some of the men. Like, there's no way you can tell me that these dudes are out here like protesting because they don't want to be in there.
Things and worldly things, it's saying think about the things of heaven, think about good things.
Yeah. I went to a rave once. I got head from a stranger. I went off to college and became my own person and didn't really adhere to the Christian ethics. My brother passed away of a drug overdose last January. After that, I knew that I didn't have as much time as I thought I did. And I think that made me reconsider taking Christianity more seriously.
There's certain music for me that I naturally like, but I know I shouldn't sometimes as a Christian. Like I was a big metalhead and stuff. Still really am. I'm like a metalhead that found out he could rhyme.
What the fuck did I say?
Why these people worship Satan? I can't even taste it. I can't even be that way. I think the Holy Spirit definitely helps me out in whatever he's called me to do, whether it's reaching Satanists or spitting bars.
He got so bad, Dovin found God.
Don't know where their Satan is, but yeah, I'm on vacation, kids. Yeah, I'm just a Christian. Out here on a mission, listen, giving God submission. That's just how I kick it. Like
every
I'm doing
fucking
this
time.
Kung fu. Ain't scared of that kung flu. No, I'm just out here eating food, trying to praise Jesus. He's what I believe in. Ain't no need for demons, harder than cement. That's how all the bars go. Yeah, I'm from North Fargo. Just kidding, Minneapolis. Come get at your kid. Yeah, you know they shut down businesses. Ain't you even heard of this linguistic flipping written scripts? Yeah.
So here we've got West Virginia Satanic Temple. I learned to fight when I was young.
How come?
Because my name is Dick Tingler. My legal name is Dick Tingler.
What? His name is Richard Tingler.
Why else are they sitting out here at 10:30 at night if they weren't sincere about hoping to reach somebody? I can respect that. Okay? At the end of the day, I'm not saying I agree with it.
Or am I?
But that doesn't mean I don't respect you. Okay?
Agreed.
Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mama, take me home, country roads. Yeah,
Okay, I do like the fact that the dude came out and like, you know, specifically said like, I respect you guys for like being dedicated to this and like trying to like do what you think is right and whatnot. Even though we don't agree, you know, we could like I can respect the fact that you're going after what you believe in, as am I or whatever. But like, This is a lovely video to show that there are just weird people on both sides. Okay, there are just weird people on both sides, and that's just how it's gonna go every friggin' time. Wow. Wow. That dude was just spitting every word that came, like, just popped in his brain without ever thinking about, like, a cadence or any of that actually, like, rhyming properly or ever any of that actually, like, working. He was just like, I got away with words, you know? Jesus called on me to spit these bars. And I don't know. I think every single Channel 5 video for, like, the last, like, 2 or 3 years has had one white rapper at least, and that's insane.